Hi guys, welcome to the broadcast. Happy Mir Moyer. Sorry, it's a mess. Happy Mir Moyer Sunday. How's your guys' Sunday been going so far? I didn't realize today is the last day to submit for Amazing Race Canada. So the second my sister gets home, I need to record my Amazing Race Canada submission with her and get our submission frickin' sent off because this is very important. Very important. So I'm just gonna hang out and I think play a little bit of Silent Hill 2. Hey PDG, how are you doing today? I'm just hanging out. I went to church with my grandma this morning and they had a little like dinner lunch thingy. So we had like turkey dinner at like lunchtime. It was pretty good actually. And now I'm just hanging out. Gonna play some Silent Hill 2 and I realized that Amazing Race Canada casting closes tomorrow. So I'm going to try to get that sent off today with my sister and hopefully that goes well. But how have you been doing? How's your Sunday been treating you so far? There was so much more I wanted to say before I started the stream, but now I can't remember. How do you find a church going? It was good. It was all right. I mean, like the church that my grandma goes to is it's a very like singy church, which I don't mind, but like, I don't know. I personally, when I go to church, I like when there is a lot of talk about just different passages in the Bible and stuff versus like a lot of singing, if that makes sense. I'm more so like analyzing the Bible and like getting random passages and like deep diving into stuff versus just like choir, I guess. But it was still good. I actually ended up running into the one, like the one girl that I go like hiking with and that like is like she's been like my one friend that I've had that I don't see her that much though, but like when I do, we're always like outside. I saw her mom at church and I was like, oh, that's crazy. What are the odds? But yeah, it went good. My grandma's like, okay, we're gonna go now. Oh, it's so funny. It's like we were there and then we were gone. Like we were there, we ate and everything. And she's like, okay, you want to go? And I was like, yeah, sure. She's like, okay, we're leaving. Bye. And I was like, okay. Okay. The people that we were sitting with at the table were like, oh, okay. Yeah, but have a good day. You meet people, Well, crazy enough is her mom actually lives in like the next town over or whatever. I don't know, maybe her mom lives in this town now. I just was not expecting to see her there. Maud, how are you doing? Good to see you. How's your Mia Moira Sunday been treating you so far? I'm glad to hear that you slept a lot, though, PDG, and that you're doing good. But yeah, when it's a small town, you do tend to run into a lot of people, a lot of the same people. It's also just like an island thing. I mean, that's why, it's not really the same anymore because, again, we've had a lot of people come over from like Ontario and the mainland onto the island. But it used to be like anywhere and everywhere you go, you like literally know everyone on the island, which like is weird, but also it's like just not weird. I don't know. I mean, obviously not everyone knows everyone, but it's like generally everyone and kind of you've heard of people if you don't actually know them. Which is also why small towns are very gossipy. And it's also why if people hate you in a small town, you're fucking cooked. But, also too, I really like smoking weed, but I also don't like smoking weed. Like, I've kind of been realizing how, like, dumb it makes me. How dumb it makes me again. So I'm probably just going to rip one little toke to start things off before we go into Silent Hill 2, and then I don't know if I'll smoke that much weed this stream. Scaling her back a good decent bit. I might. I need to hear what happened at like my work or my sister's work. But like I went around this town. Fuck this town. I went around because with the acting and everything right now, I haven't been landing any of the gigs because they just want union people. All the gigs recently, they only want freaking union people, and I don't have enough days on set to be union, so I'm missing out. And I think it's probably going to be like this until they start like picking up again in like the spring and the summer. So I've just been looking for like a job to be able to hold down until I go to Tokyo. And I went around and I fucking like, I applied at places where I'm like, oh yeah, like I could totally see myself working here. Nowhere's hiring. Guys, it's going to be the 6-month fucking trial of death again. Like I remember last time when I was job hunting, 6 months. 6 months I handed out resume and I only managed to get a job because my old place of work was willing to hire me back. That's the only way. So I'm like, this might be a little fucked. This might be a little cooked. My sister did tell me, though, that she apparently can, like, recommend a barista at Starbucks. And then if I get hired, then she gets, like, a bonus. Like, she gets paid out a bonus. And I've also done, like, supervising. Like, I've also done supervising and, like, closing and opening. So I already have, like, all that sort of training. So my sister was like, oh, well, if you get hired as like a supervisor, then I get an even bigger payout. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I might work at Starbucks with my sister. It just depends on if they're even hiring at all, because no place seems to be hiring. Just less inhibited. It's not making you stupid. You always scale back weed for a boy. I mean, is that a bad thing, though? Is that a bad thing? I think what it is like, I know that I smoke weed because I'm sad and to cope. And, like, there's not really anything to be sad about or to cope with. You know? Does that make sense? I like the little cat mod. Just less inhibited. See? I can't even say that word. Inhibited? Inhibited. Which I would argue... It does make me a little bit stupid because I can't even say basic words. But that's just general Sequoia anyways. Oh, my sister responded. Okay, I get off at 3:30. Sounds good. I just don't want to miss our chance at $500,000 and going across Canada bickering. English is hard. It's fine. English is actually such a stupid language. You know, English is like, you see all the videos of like people who like English isn't their first language, and then they're explaining how like things in English don't make sense, or people who've actually studied English being like, no, the language just doesn't, how does that work? It's just things you don't think about if you use it all the time. Okay, I'm going to get a toke pack very quickly. I would like to learn other languages. English is boring. English is boring. See, this is why I've been learning Japanese, which, speaking of which, I might add a segment where I practice my Japanese because I do go to Japan soon, but it'd be like, Ohayo gozaimasu, Sequoia des. I think Ohayo gozaimasu means good morning. My name's Sequoia. Like Sequoia des, or yeah, Sequoia des is I'm Sequoia. Oh, it's I'm Sequoia. Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning. Sequoia des. I'm Sequoia. And I can't remember how to ask someone else's name. There's like a phrase that you say. Japanese. Honestly, it's so fun to speak in Japanese, though, because it's like, I feel like I start to kind of get into it the more words I learn. Felipe, how you doing? Happy Miramoyer Sunday. How's your Sunday been so far? What's the top language you'd like to learn, Maud? Because it's like, yasashi, kakoi, sensei, ohayo gozaimasu, gohan, yasashi, konnichiwa. That's kind of all I have right now. Like yasashi and kakoi, one means cool and one means nice. I think kakoi means cool and I think yasashi means nice, but I'm not 100% positive. Happy Sunday, too. Been going to just be speaking Japanese one of these streams, and we're just going to be like, what you saying? Apparently, I was in the top 25% on Duolingo, and I'm like, that's really depressing because I was committed for about a month. I learned like a pretty good amount of like basic words just to be able to like order water, or like ocha. I think it's ocha is water. Gohan, I believe, is rice. And then we got like sushi, and we got, oh no, ocha is green tea. Ocha is green tea. Gohan is rice. Sushi, and I can't remember what water is. So apparently I don't know how to order water, but that's fine. Try a mine. Hi, how have you been doing? Good to see you. I was like, wait. But no, I remember you. You've been in stream before, have you not? If you not, your username trips me up just because of the spelling of it. Why your name is Sequoia? Because my parents named me after a tree. Although at church, someone was like, oh, my granddaughter just had a baby and named it Sequoia. I was like, fuck. Why are people naming their kids Sequoia now? It's because Apple came up with Sequoia. No one named their kids Sequoia. No one even knew Sequoia was a name that you could name your fucking kid until Apple. Until Apple and until Toyota. I'm telling you, Sequoia is still, like, if you look up how popular that name has never been popular. And if actually you look up what that name is, there's a lot of people asking if it's racist to name your white baby Sequoia. So let's hope that that's so fucked. Let's hope that deters people from naming their white babies. I don't want more Sequoias. I don't want my name to be popular because I've never had a popular name. I feel like at this point in my life, like if I was named like Selena or like, you know, if my parents named me Sydney, like they wanted to, whatever, I'd be used to that because I'm so used to having a unique name. It would make me feel like people are copying me. It makes me feel like people are copying me because never in my life have I met another Sequoia or even been around another Sequoia because we're so far and few in between. And I feel like it needs to stay that way for our personalities in order to be as magical as they are. And the more of us that flood the earth, the less magical our personalities will be because there'll just be so many of us. It's really fucking selfish. I just don't want people to steal my name, bro. I just don't want to be like 50 and everyone be like, yeah, my kid's Sequoia. My kid's Sequoia too. People be like, oh, you were named Sequoia? Oh, that's what Sequoia, like, do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Maybe you don't know what I mean, but like, it's just, if you have a unique name, it would be kind of weird and devastating if it ever became like a popular name one day. My name in Brazil is normal. Matcha's, I love matcha. I really like flavored matcha, like the peach flavored matcha that you can get from David's Tea is really good in the powder. But I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Try Mine. I'm doing pretty good. I apparently am a little bit of a gatekeeper when it comes to my name, though, I'm discovering. But yeah, my parents just named me after a tree. If I could speak all languages, I would be in. That's valid. There'd be no language barriers for you ever. Ever, anywhere, anytime, any place, anyone you could translate. Being in top 25 is no, exactly. Top 25 per year. No, we're in the top 20% in Twitch actually, but like, yes, exactly. I mean, I think that's what I think I even said it on Snapchat too, but I was like, because you have to take the entire number and then what is actually the percentage of that 20% of the entire number, because they're never going to give you the entire number. It's like on Spotify when they say, oh, you're in the top 0.5%, but then I've seen people that are in the top 0.01% of artists, and I'm like, okay. So all of them aren't special. Like, you know what I mean? It's like the whole like FOMO, whole like, oh, you're doing so good, keep going. I think it's because a lot of platforms are like dying. You know what I mean? So they try to keep people on. Like Duolingo, I'm like, if I'm in the top 25% on Duolingo's really fucking dead. If I'm in the top 20% on Twitch is really fucking dead. Like, I think all of these platforms are just like dying. Because if you have like 1 billion people signed up on your platform, is everyone even going to be an active user at this point? Like, how many people just went on for one day, did a thing, and then hopped off, and now every single year they get added to those numbers? You know what I mean? But I also do think that, like, when I see that, I'm like, oh, so yeah, these platforms are kind of dying. This is weird. What did you do this Sunday? I went to church with my grandma this Sunday, and they had, like, a turkey dinner lunch thingy. I went to the natural medicine shop to grab a couple things. And now I'm just kind of chilling. I'm gonna record a casting submission with my sister for Amazing Race, so that'll be fun. What did you do this Sunday though, Philippe? What did all you guys do this Sunday? Try Mine, PD. Well, I know PDG slept a lot. Mod. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna get my toque packed. Let's put on some music. I don't have music going this whole time. I'm so sorry for the I would say the awkward silence, but I've been rambling the whole time, so I've been filling the silence. Filling that void. Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka. I can't fight this feeling. Oh, my eye's fucked up, dude. I actually, from hitting it, I think it's infected from when I hit it on my car door. And it's either, okay, so I assumed it was just healing, but then when I looked it up on Google is like, maybe you should book an eye appointment, which, like, don't just trust Google, obviously, it's the fucking internet, and they'll tell you whatever. But last night, this eye kept getting sealed shut, and it'd, like there'd be goop all over it, and, like, this is so gross, it was so swollen, and it was so red and puffy. And, like, it feels a lot better now, but it's really itchy and scratchy, like, right here in the corner. So I think I cut my eyeball. And I'm just, like, I don't think it's infected because it's, like, I'm not, like, I have green goop or anything or nasty shit coming out of my eye. It's just, like, tonight, if I go to sleep and my eye does the same thing, I guess I got to get, like, eye drops or something. Because I don't know. It's weird. It's, like, I hit my eye 2 days ago now. So why would it only be acting up today? But yeah, I don't know if it keeps, because it kind of really hurt. Hang on, sorry, it kind of just really started hurting all of a sudden. That's also why it reminded me that fucking A. Yeah, like, look at that. Ew, I just had that come out of my eye. Sorry, sharing's caring, everyone. Sharing's caring. Ew. I think I cut inside up here. I think when I opened the door on my eyeball, I think I maybe got it just underneath this little bit. And that's why she's doing that. But I'm gonna put music and rip a toe. Because weed's great for all things. And it's also sometimes not great for all things. It's a mixed bag. Sometimes you want it, sometimes you don't. Twitch is not dying, but Duolingo kind of is because of bad AI implication. Well, I will say Twitch kind of is too, though. Like, if you compare, especially if you compare Twitch to, like, 2020 when everyone was online because of COVID and all that, Twitch is relatively dead compared to where it used to be. And also, if you look about how most people feel towards Twitch now, that there's a lot of streaming alternatives like YouTube, TikTok, Kick, all of that, people do not like Twitch. People do not like Twitch right now. There's a lot of people being like, oh, Twitch is just censoring anyone. Like, Papa Meat got banned on Twitch the other day. Papa Meat got banned on Twitch the other day. And I'm not sure, was it over the fucking race tier thing that was said out loud? Which, like, that wasn't even, like, okay, like, yes, that is bad. Obviously, don't fucking go and do that. But also at the same time, too, I'm like, you're gonna end stream over that? Like, okay, is that weird? Is that bad for me to even say? But I'm like, I don't know. Just like the shit Papa Meat talks about and jokes about and everything, which he censors himself so much around his wife. Whenever he does an episode with his wife, he's gonna go and say shit, but you know his wife is not gonna feel that same way, and so he doesn't say it. She's like, well, isn't that a little mean? Isn't that a little offensive? I don't know if you guys have noticed that. I have. I've noticed that. Dang it. No! Why are you censoring yourself right now, Papa Meat? What the fuck? What the fuck? He's just like, you know, he tones it down a little bit. Nah, I watched the fucking ending because all the comments on YouTube were like, what the fuck was that ending? He just noped out of stream. It was on YouTube. I don't know if that was the stream that was also on Twitch, though. And I don't actually know if that was like the specific kind of reason why he got banned. I don't know. Jen Kidisuka, what is that? Wait, what? Wait, what mod? Yeah, use Visalign or some other eye drops. This morning I went to church and then watched TV. Hey, let's go. Sounds like a pretty solid day. You're in the top 25% for injuring yourself with a door. Valid. I could see it. Honestly, I'd even say top 40% for injuring my eye in a door that way. There's probably a lot more of us out there. This morning I went to church and then watched TV. This afternoon I watched one NFL game. Well, that sounds like it's, you know what? I saw that you could set up sports games to look like, I don't fucking, like little characters, like little cartoon characters. I don't know. Apparently it's Japanese. Kidisukai? Kidisukai? I can't even say it properly. I need to learn about the bends though, because there's certain degree of bending you do depending on who you're like bending to upon greeting, which like I don't know how traditional, like what is things that they don't do in practice anymore and things that they do in practice anymore, and also the setting, because I know like for example if I'm meeting with agencies, like the setting for which this is the other thing, I need to talk to my agency and be like, am I meeting with other agencies, because I got my fucking comp cards back from them and they're crap. They're crap. The quality is shit. I've printed them off better at my local fucking printer shop. And they included a photo that's got my entire fucking ass pasty in it. Like, what? You're kidding me. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding you. They used a photo that has an entire ass fucking clear view of my pasty in it. Like, the whole fucking pasty. And I am just, like, honestly so not happy with it. Because I'm like, I trust you guys to pick the photos, you know, that would be best represented for, like, you know, when I'm trying to pitch myself to people. Bro, I did a better job. With everything I learned at fucking Kokorosha model camp, I did a better job at making my own comp cards. Like, here, I'm about to show you right now, actually. I don't even give a fuck. I'm gonna be so for real. I could get in so much trouble for this because I'm shit talking, but I don't care. I don't care. You guys, I'm honest with you guys. I'm truthful with you guys. And, like, I do understand how the cover photo that I used for this isn't as good as, like, okay. There's a lot that I'm gonna have to hide because I can't technically show you guys some of this, but I can't show you all of this because this is the comp card I made. Which, like, typically, yeah, you want the photo to just be of your face and not, like, cut off like that, which I totally understand. And then the back, I've got, like, my 4 photos, and, like, they're kind of different. Like, there's, like, full length, 3/4, full length. I kind of didn't do it, like, necessarily the best, but after seeing this, they just chose, like, all full length. Like, this is the photo they picked for this, which is, like, okay, fine. Like, whatever, that's okay. But it's, like, bro, why did they pick? I have to hide all this because you can't see any of that actually. Why'd they have to pick all like full body? Like, I don't know. It's okay, but the bottom photo right here, like the bottom photo in the bottom, you can't see because I'm holding it too far away. My whole fucking boob with a pasty on it is in this photo. I'm not handing this out to clients. I'm not handing that out to clients. I'm sorry. I'm not looking to do any kind of photo shoots like that. That's crazy. Not even the fucking photographer that I worked with for that company for those photos ever used those photos on their website because they're like, yeah, no, like, we're not going to do that to you, girl. But my agency will? What the fuck? Love that. Okay, sorry. I just had to share because that's crazy. You also can't see too because you're on camera, but like the actual quality of the images that I printed off versus they printed off is like big difference. Tamaki? What does that one mean? How do you say talk time in Japanese? Tokatuz tamaki? Hey Google? Tokatuz tamaki. How do I say it properly? How do I say toke time in Japanese? I need the proper...
Japanese word for time is wa, jikan. To ask, what time is it, say, 今何時ですか? 今何時合いですか?
I'm何時ですか? I'm何時ですか? Wait, hang on. That's not what I want, though. How do I say toke time? I need the pronunciation. How do I say toke time in Japanese? This is how we're gonna learn Japanese. It takes time. No. Toke time. toke in Japanese? Or weed time in Japanese saying? Saying number 420. Okay, wait, hang on. How do I say 420 time in Japanese? Okay, because toke isn't a word. That's not a real word, you know? Gogyon?
That's a great question, and there are two main ways to answer it, depending on whether you want to say the time 420 or the slang term 420 in Japanese. 1. How to say the literal time 420. If you're reading a clock, 4:20 p.m. is said as Japanese Romaji pronunciation. 神丑四晚十分. Gogo yoji nijupun. Gogo yoji nijupun.
Gogo yoji nijupun.
Or afternoon. See yoji 4 o'clock.
Gogo yoji nijupun.
20 minutes. 2. How to say the slang term 420.
The only language I ever tried to learn was Spanish. Hola, dos, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, uno, ocho, tres. I know how to say some of my spelling. I mean, some of my numbers in Spanish, but I don't do them properly. I know I don't do them properly. You can speak slowly. Mir Moyer, Brightian, how are you doing? Sorry, I was a little bit scatterbrained. I've been doing okay. How have you been doing? How's your Mir Moyer Sunday been treating you so far? You can repeat and slowly about my retrospective PlayStation. What about PlayStation? Wait, what about PlayStation? It's 1:53 p.m. It is 1:53 p.m. The only language I ever tried to learn is Spanish. Toke would be like toku or something. There's a girl I know that I actually met at the meme coin party who is from Japan. She's Japanese. I could probably ask her what the slang terms are. Hey Google, what's the slang term for weed in Japanese?
Kusa, meaning grass,
Kusa.
and happa, meaning leaf.
Kusa. How do I say time in Japanese? Kusa.
You say jikan for time in general, or
how do I say grass time in Japanese?
The direct, literal translation is kusa no jikan, K-U-S-A no jikan. However, this combination isn't a common or natural
What does yakuza
phrase.
mean again?
That one's very familiar. Shibafu de asobu jikan. Shibafu de asobu jikan, meaning time to play on the grass.
Shibafu de asobu jikan. I'm so casa no. Okay, wait. How do I?
The direct, literal translation is kusa no jikan.
Kasanoshikan. That's how we say grass time. Kasanoshikan. Guys, it's marijuana time. Kasanshikan. Yakuza. What does that mean again? Yakuza. Syndicates, or organized crime syndicates. What? Oh, the Yakuza! Oh, holy shit! It's literally just the Yakuza! Oh my gosh, wait, I know exactly what... Oh my gosh, I know what you're talking about now. Orlando Bain, how are you doing? Why? I don't know why I didn't register that. How's your Mir Moyer Sunday been treating you so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My Sunday went good. Saw my godmother today and it went well. Well, that's good to hear. You know 3 words in Portuguese? I do? I know words in Polish. I know Jeci. I know Jeci's cousin, Bikey's TV, right? PDG, you gotta verify this. Jeci, Bikey. That's all I remember. I used to watch that Polish show because my little cousins, their mom's from Poland, and so she's Polish, and so they were raised up on that Polish show. That's that little mole. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's the Polish show with the mole. Polish show with the cartoon mole. And that's how this guy! Oh my gosh, wait, this guy! This is what they'd watch all the time. Be like Jeci, was it? Oh, Jeci and Bikey, I can't remember, because it'd be like Yeah, I literally remember we'd watch these episodes all the time, this show. And that's learn word. Check Colt Taylor soothes but little mole who experienced a vast variety of adventures with his woodland friends in the forest. It's such a cute show, too. Yeah, mole is crike. Do you say it like that? Dishi is kids and Bikey is cartoons. Oh, Jetchi and Bikey. Wait, so am I pronunciating it properly? Saying Jetchi and wait, hang on, Jetchi and Bikey or fucking wait. Now I don't think I'm saying it right. I was not able to get the fluffy hat and jacket, and I did not end up seeing my mom yesterday. Bikey, Jetchi, Bikey. That's how I remember being told how to pronunciate it, but I don't know how accurate my pronunciation is. Hey Google, can you say kids in Polish? Dzieci?
Kids in Polish is dzieci.
Dzieci. So I'm saying dzieci and it's dzieci. I'm pretty close. Can you say, is Bajki TV in Polish?
Bajki TV is not a...
No, how do I say TV in Polish?
You say TV in Polish is telewizja.
Oh, wait, how do I say cartoon in Polish?
You say kreskoka in Polish.
What's Bajki then? 12 out of 10. Coma esta is all I need to know. ¿Dónde está el baño? ¿Dónde está el baño is the most important thing you need to know, Mod. Okay, that's a shame. Do you think you'll be seeing her this upcoming week? Well, I'm gonna be honest. My mom's kind of like flaky. You know what? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is yesterday I ended stream to answer her call for us to go and get coffee. And when I told her that I was stoned and so I had to wait a little bit before I could drive, even though she was coming into town, she's like, oh, well, if you're stoned, I guess we're not going to get coffee then. When she knows I smoke weed all the time, she just very clearly did not want to pick me up and didn't want to wait for me to be sober enough to be able to drive to meet her. So I'm kind of done with my mom right now. Because she's literally the one who keeps asking me for coffee. And when I tell her when I'm free, she's always like, oh, I'm busy then. And so I'm like, well, then why are you calling me trying to plan this the day of? And then when it's not even the day of and it's in advance, she's like, oh, I'm busy. Or can we go right now? And I'm like, I'm busy. Like, what do you mean, can we go right now? A character she is. I'm still thankful and blessed that I have a mom in my life, and you know, I do my best to not you know, have bad blood, but sometimes I'm just like, hi. Why are we doing this? So yeah, I don't know when I'll see her. I don't know when I'll get the fluffy hat because I'm kind of like not beefing. I'm just like a little bit cheesed right now. So it's just gonna take me a minute to like let it go because it's the holiday seasons and I don't want to be an arsehole. And she's gonna be like, Sequoia, why are you being so bitchy? So I just yeah, I will get the fluffy hat and the fluffy jacket. I just like, yeah. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah. Bajki and Kreskow is the same thing. Okay, Kreskufka. Wait, what's Kreskufka? Do you think you'll be seeing her this upcoming weekend? I used to watch someone on YouTube that speaks multiple languages. What languages did they speak, Mod? And did they like switch in between? You know what's crazy is Koala Puff will switch in between. She'll sometimes speak Ukrainian and then she'll sometimes speak just like English and like she'll switch back and forth between the two. Is it Ukrainian? What is the actual, is that the actual like language or no? That's not the actual language, is it? I'm sorry. I'm very language challenged. Please don't fucking dig into me for that. I'm like just genuinely, I don't know what the right. I drink water in Portuguese saying you bebu agua. Demonize mother daily quest completed. No. Hey, no. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. she did it to herself. But no. I just want to, you know, you guys know me. I don't like not being honest with you guys. And like, yeah, there's some things that maybe like I don't need to exactly overshare, but also too, just like sometimes it's nice for you guys to just better understand a little bit about like, you know, if I don't bring something up or if like, you know, it's like, oh, Sequoia's with her mom, maybe, you know, you know what I mean? You know, I don't know. I like to kind of give I probably should be scared of the internet, but I'm not scared of the internet. It's just, you know, we all are our own different people and we all prioritize what we prioritize and our brains work in the ways that they work. And, yeah. I don't fault my mom. It's just frustrating sometimes. She is the way she is, and that's okay. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. This is so frustrating. Hope you find a time to spend with you. Fireworks are going off. Oh my gosh, wait, I wish we had fireworks down at the seafront. I think it's to do with the Jewish celebration. I love fireworks. Well, I love and hate fireworks, but I love fireworks and I wish that we had fireworks more often. In my town, we have fireworks once a year during nautical days. And if you don't know what nautical days is, good, because I don't really know what it is either. And I think it's a really local thing. So that probably doxed me. But yeah, that's the only time we get fireworks. Not even on Canada Day, which is wild. Polish. If you search him up, he speaks a lot. Why you scream agua? Cause I can't remember where. Is it in a movie or something that someone shouts agua, agua, agua? Like water, water, please, I need water. I think it's in a movie. Night Sir John, hello, hello, hello. Happy Mir Moyer Sunday. How's your Sunday been so far? Holy fuck. Agua with G, no Q. Aga. Uga. Oi, oi, oi. Water in Spanish is basically aqua. Suspicious. But what the fuck? Wait, that's brutal. We're gunned down today in Australia during their celebration. In Australia? I'm sorry, I don't know why. When I think Australia, I never think, like, doesn't Australia have some of the strictest gun laws too? And like the least amount of gun access? In like, am I crazy? I thought Australia had some like fucking real, maybe not, I guess. They do have their like outback whole fucking, holy shit. That is brutal though. That makes me think of like when people were like run over in the streets of Vancouver over celebrating. I don't remember what the celebration was, but I remember someone like came through the crowd and like drove through all the people. It's Ixomia. Oh, okay, that's the person. Oh, Bondi Beach. No, Kick, why do you torture me like this? Sorry, Kick just always loves to like turn my audio on. Polyglot what's polyglot mean? Who studied dozens of languages. Until the age of 18, I grew up speaking exclusively English, and then I got the chance to learn Mandarin living in Beijing. Oh, so he learned most of his languages later in life? Which, if so, that's the case, that's interesting, because I've always wondered, because typically, you know, people who know a shit ton of languages, they've learned most of the languages while they were kids growing up. Like, their parents wanted them to be bilingual, or it was, like, an interest of theirs, and so they typically grow up learning, you know, multiple languages, and then that's how they're I want to say multifaceted in multiple different languages, but I don't think multifaceted is the right word, but I wanted to throw that word in there because I wanted to say it. I just wanted to say it. Would you like to do the lighthouse big picture reaction with the fluffy blanket? Oh yeah, horrible attack in Sydney. It's Bondi Beach shooting. It was an anti-Semitic attack by one guy who apparently tackled one of the other attackers and took his gun off of him. He learned loads. Yeah, well, that is really cool and honestly kind of inspiring. Okay, not the gun thing. I am talking about the guy who learned the languages later in life after the age of 18, because learning a language when you're an older adult can be harder to do, I guess, depending, like, at least to my understanding, can be harder to do as an adult, depending on the way your brain works and everything. But the shooting in general, that sounds like really, really brutal. It went all over the news. So sad. 16 people are not alive anymore. That is horrible. That is absolutely horrible. Holy fuck. And I thought, like, Australia would be, like, I get that there's, like, you know, gun violence everywhere, but I always figured Australia was, like, pretty relatively safe. You know, you think gun violence, no hate, but like you more so just kind of think, well, because you think stabbings in Canada and the UK, and then you kind of just think guns in the States, but it's all like, yes, there are like shootings and stuff that happen in Canada and other places too, but you know what I mean. It's just like the general articles that you typically see of like things. So I just didn't expect that. No, yeah, I definitely, that's definitely fair. I just mean in the sense of, I always figured that Australia was like very, very hard to be able to achieve something like that. Like, you know, that degree of an attack. So that's very, I mean, it should be hard to be able to do an attack like that anywhere, and attacks like that shouldn't happen in general. But like, that is like kind of one of the the least places I would have expected something to happen like that. But also at the same time too, they have like, in Australia, don't they have the, what are they called? They got the like, don't they have kind of like extremist different groups? I can't fucking remember what they're called. You know what I'm talking about though, right? I don't know. I used to watch a lot of, he's a comedian. Why can't I think of his name? He's like a tall, lanky comedian. Lewis Spears. 40 people are in the hospital. In my opinion, gun laws don't work. It gives more powers to bad guys to use guns. I will say that there is like, the way gun laws are done a lot of the time, it's like gun laws are putting restrictions on people who are legal gun owners and not necessarily so much putting safety nets in place for like illegal guns, because it's like not always, but there is like the illegally owned guns and stuff end up being most of the time, you know, what is used for all these things, because it's like, if you have a registered gun, that is registered to you. That is registered to you. So, guns aren't the problem. The people that use them for evil are. See, I love guns. Personally, I love guns. I'm a big gun person, but I don't agree with like, I don't agree with like, like obviously like illegal gun owning and shit. But I like guns. And I think that if you're willing to, you know, go through like, I don't know. The NFL game I watched was cool. In Brazil, NFL is transmitted from ESPN. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm glad to hear that the game that you watched was cool. I think also, too, the other thing, when guns are banned, it's easy for government to be tyrannical and not respecting citizens. That is true. That is true. It is, it's, everything needs a balance. That's what I mean, is I'm never, like, absolutely against, well, okay. Okay. Most of the time, I'm not absolutely 100%, like, you know, against anything. It's like there's a give and a take to stuff. And sometimes there's just too much take. And sometimes there's just, like, too much give. So, I don't know. It's tricky to find the right answers and the right solutions, because people will always find ways to sell stuff illegally, too. People always have, like, loopholes. I'm going back to the Lighthouse big picture reaction. Are you up for doing that today before you play Silent Hill 2? If not, that's fine. I will, because my sister will be home fairly soon, so I did just want to get a little bit of Silent Hill 2 in before that, and then when she's home, we're going to do our casting submissions. Oh my gosh, yes, when I can get you anything you want. I could also surprise you with some of my favorite, oh, yes, please. Sure, surprise me. I kinda maybe want a cold drink, though. Oh, my sister's gonna bring me a random free Starbucks drink. The video's already sent in the Discord? Okay, perfect. Then I can do the big picture reaction. I mean, I don't know, because it might be too late for you, Bryden. I have something to say. I can do it later after I'm done quickly filming the thing with my sister. Or I can just do it first thing tomorrow when I go live in the morning before I do anything else when I start the stream. Well, once you join the stream, you know what I mean? So I can like just chat and hang out, wait to get into Silent Hill 2, do the big picture reaction, and then it's just like, yeah, I have about an hour to play a little bit of Silent Hill 2 before my sister's home, because if it wasn't the final day to get my submission off with my sister for the casting, then I'd be like, yeah, we'll just do it right now, and I can just do Silent Hill after that, because I don't have to do that thing with my sister. But yeah, so probably tomorrow. Okay, yeah, that is fair. I was gonna say, I don't know what the time is exactly for you right now, but I know it's a bit of a big time difference. Canada have one league of American football called Canadian Football League, right? I honestly don't know, actually. I don't watch enough sports to be able to know what our sports teams are, but I'm gonna be honest, a lot of Canadian sports is like, our sports teams aren't the bestest. I don't know. Maybe that's mean of me to say, but I've just kind of always felt like Canadian teams are never doing that great in sports. Sometimes we're like okay-ish, but I believe he studied over 60 languages. What's insane, by the way, ask him to teach you. So you don't have to wait for me to send it over. Okay, sounds good, Birdie. And where's the fluffy blanket? I don't see it behind you. It is underneath a pile of clothing. I do have my fluffy blanket in this bed, though. It's just underneath this mountain of clothing that you see spilling out right here that I need to deal with because it's actually pissing me off. Like, the way my house is right now, it's pissing me off. I just don't have storage. Like, I don't have fucking storage. After moving and having to leave all my coat hangers. You have no idea how expensive coat hangers are. I left all of my fucking coat hangers that I've accumulated over the years let me hang up every single individual piece of clothing that I own, and I had to leave every single fucking coat hanger behind. And they probably just threw them all away. And so now I'm gonna have to spend like $50 just buying coat hangers, if not more, because I need coat hangers, man. That's the only reason this shit's on the bed. Like, I literally do not have anywhere to put it. And I keep wanting to go through and get rid of stuff, but I realized I was talking to my sister about it, and I'm like, we are clothing hoarders. We are also just item hoarders because we have a scarcity mindset. Like, I don't know how it got instilled in us or when it got instilled in us, but me and my sister have 100% a scarcity mindset when it comes to stuff, because we'll talk about how we have like all these clothes that we never wear that we just want to get rid of, but we can't get rid of because it's like, oh, we're going to need it for this time or that time. Even though we know we can probably just buy a new thing if it comes to that time, if we ever need it in the next like 5 years or whatever, but it doesn't matter because we can't let that thing go because it's like, we're going to need that thing once we let that thing go. But it's like, it's not even coming from a place that makes sense. It's coming in a place that's like, you won't be able to get this thing again. Or like, oh, who knows what's going to happen, that like, you know, how are you going to be able to, I don't know. It pisses me off though, because I'm like, can I get rid of this shirt with a hole in it? And my brain's like, no, you cannot, because you're gonna need that shirt. The second you get rid of that shirt, you're gonna need it. And then the catch is too, is I'm like, it's got a hole in it, but it's got a hole in the like stitching on the side because it's just a shittily, like poorly made shirt. So I'm like, well, do I stitch it up and repair the tiny little hole in it so I can donate it so someone else can wear it? Or like, do I throw it in the trash? Or like, do I donate it with the hole in it? Because no one's gonna wear it if there's a hole in it already. And if I take the time to repair the hole, then like, why would I repair the hole when I never even wear the shirt? But also like, that's the problem with clothing in this day and age, because it falls apart so easily. It's like, I want to donate stuff because I never wear it, but also at the same time too, there's going to be the littlest thing where like, it's like got a little hole or like this thread's coming apart because it's so fucking cheap. Because clothing's so cheap now. Like, not like, even if you go and try to buy nicer clothing, the quality is like not it. Not slippery, so clothes don't fall off. Okay, wait, I gotta loop back around. Okay. Do you have idea this existence, this league? Do you have IU? Wait, what do you mean? If I was to learn 60 languages, my brain would pop after 2. My brain already struggles being able to learn new English words. Like, we used to do a word of the day with my dad when we were a kid growing up, where he would grab the dictionary and every morning he would be like, okay, start giving me words. And so he would flip through the dictionary, taking random words, one from my sister, one from me, until he found a word of the day. And then we would learn the word of the day. And And that was like, holy shit, I'm never going to remember any of this. So I couldn't imagine remembering multiple languages because I'm like, I want to have a smarter sounding vocabulary outside of my basic bitch slang Canadian English. But that takes brain power. I keep my blankets on a metal shelf at the bottom under my clothes, which are on high shelves. Oh, interesting. I keep all my blankets piled on my bed. I honestly don't even like keeping blankets like in my shelves. I just like shove them all in the bed. That's why it looks so fucked at this point, because I literally have probably 8 blankets on my bed. That's where they're meant to go. But it is annoying sometimes when you go to sleep and then you're like throwing them off. I recently bought 100 coat hangers. Ooh, from less than $40, the good Veller kind. Did you get them on Amazon or something, PDG? Because I never know where to go to get coat hangers. I'm like, where the fuck do people go to find like mass amounts of coat hangers for a good deal? Like sometimes thrift stores will sell bundles of coat hangers for like $1 or $2, and I'm like, ooh, okay. But like if I could just get a huge stack of them for like one price, I'd just do that. And it's like enough to hang up all my pieces. Oh yeah. Especially too, because I think it'd be nice to hang every single piece of clothing I have. Because I have so much clothing, it's so much easier for my brain to flip through a closet where all the skirts are hanging on the actual skirts racks, all the pants are hanging on the actual pants racks, all the dresses are hanging on the dress racks. And like, there's different hangers for different types of things you're hanging too. So I've almost been tempted to get a pack of stuff that's like got all the different types of hangers so I can be really fancy. So it's really easy to go through my closet. Because I fucking hate folding. I hate folding. Just let me hang everything up. But not slippery so clothes don't fall off. That's nice. A lot of the hangers I have are the slippery kind, so the clothes do fall off. And then I'm like, I'm trying to flip through and I'm like, everything's sliding off the side. I'm like, why? Why? I have 4 fluffy blankets and I do plan on getting more. However, I might just get something else fluffy. I want to have something to cuddle with so I can just use my blankets as they're supposed to be used for. I seen Costco has the nicest, biggest, fluffiest pillows ever right now. And I'm so tempted to buy one because I think they're only like $20 and they're like huge fluffy pillows. Like they're like the long ones that could go at like the top of your bed, you know what I mean? Oh, so nice. Do you have any idea of the existence of the Canadian Football League? Not really, honestly. Not really. I don't really keep up with sports at all. How old are you? If it doesn't bother you. Never ask a lady her age. No, I'm 23. I'm old. I'm 23. I don't know about you, but I'm no longer 22. Everything's all right. Because I'm a 23 and I own a tree and I got a bee. I'm trying to continue the song and there's no more rhyming happening in my brain. Venus in a day over 20, what you mean? Yeah, I don't get it. I totally still get carded. I totally get carded still, you guys. No, I'm honest. It fucking hits my heart when I don't get carded. I surprisingly don't get carded a lot. And I'm like, do I actually look that old? I don't think I look that old. What's that song? Oh, the song playing right now? It is called Comfort Chain. Comfort Chain by In Stupendo. In the background. It makes me think of Minecraft music. But it's kind of peaceful. Are you saying idea? I really want a fluffy fake fur jacket, but not to wear but cuddle with. I fear my mom will judge me that. Oh, no, I mean, I don't, honestly, if you buy yourself a fluffy, like, fake fur jacket, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. To just cuddle with? Why not? I mean, also, too, it's like, another thing, too, like, for me, because I have my giant teddy bear, I like dressing him up in a fuzzy coat and then, like, giving him a hug. Oh, my gosh. No, honestly, I think you should full send with just getting the fluffy coat. Idea. I know I could get a teddy bear, but do I prefer something fake fur? Maybe I can get something smaller than a fake fur jacket, like a hat or a scarf, or that. Just show it in their face anyway. Be like, look at it. Just look. Comfort Chain by Instupendo will be my new ringtone. All right. Wait, oh my gosh, wait, I actually kind of fuck with that. I fuck with that. You know, we haven't listened to in forever, you guys, and it is the season. Pumpkin Spice Latte, you're 33. No, I'm 23. I'm 23. I'm not 33. I'm 23. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, how many lives do you guys think I've lived? I was born in the 2000s. I was not born in the 90s. No, 1989, actually. That's my birthday. Fun fact, no, that's whenever I say that, people are like, oh, you're Swiftie? I'm like, no, that's the year The Simpsons came out. That's the year The Simpsons came out, and something's wrong with you if your brain automatically goes to Taylor Swift. And that's also the year that The Little Mermaid got released. So I don't know why people are so fixated on, oh my gosh, Taylor Swift. No, Little Mermaid and The Simpsons, okay? Two of my childhood staples. But no. 23? Sorry. Would I be 33 if I was? How fucking old is Taylor Swift? Honestly, it kind of sketches me out how old the fucking celebrities I grew up, like, just having on TV, how old they are now. If Bean was 33, what's the skincare? I use whale blubber. Guys, fun fact, whale blubber. That's the answer. That's the life hack. That's the secret. You gotta like, slug. You gotta slug with the whale blubber. I don't know if you guys know what slugging is. That shit looks, I don't slug. That shit's fucked. That shit's uncomfy as stuff. It's like the people who do their skincare and then put Vaseline all over their face before going to bed to lock in the moisture. How do you sleep with a layer of Vaseline on your face in your bed comfortably? You're telling me you're going to bed with a thick layer of Vaseline on your skin and you're not insanely uncomfortable smearing it all up against your pillowcases? No, I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. I want something furry rather than just fleecy, but that is understandable. You missed a couple comments again. Did I? I thought I got all caught up on reading about you wanting a fluffy coat and then you getting, yeah, a hat or a scarf instead. Just show it in their face anyway. I thought I got everything. Did I not? You saw them? That makes you look younger. Let's go. 23, 5 years younger than you. What is that? 20, 19, 18? Not as young as Shoddy. Fuck. Wait, actually, is Shoddy 18 now? How old is Shoddy now? I hope Shoddy's been doing good. Working away. The type of fake fur I want is the type that your fluffy jacket is. Plush, silky, smooth, and short hair. None of that puffy, long hair fur. Give me the plush fake fur any day. That is valid. Snail slime, best skincare routine. Isn't snail mucus supposed to be really good for plumping and for elasticity? Well, I guess it's time to invest in getting a whole bunch of snails. I'm going to put them directly on my face and I'm going to have them slither around on stream while we chat, you guys. I'm gonna 2-for-1 it. So on stream, I'm gonna be, getting my skincare done. No, you saw them, Sequoia. Okay, good, I did. Bean was doing the maths there. I have 18. I'm finally adult man. I mean, I'm gonna say, if you're 18, you are about to step into adulthood. But I'm gonna be so for real, I still don't feel like adulthood's hit, even though I know it has. I feel like adulthood kind of just smacks you in the face sometime in your 20s. I'm not even kidding you. You could be 27 and wake up and be like, oh fuck, I'm an adult now. Like, it's weird because like you think you're an adult getting out of high school or like before you turn 20, and then when you're in your 20s and you're like actually 20 and shit, you're like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Wait, this kind of sucks. But no, honestly, it is a fun period, the transition from 18 into your young adult years. It can be if you know what, take advantage of the opportunities that arise. Don't let people hold you back from going out and doing new like opportunities and experiences and shit. That's the biggest thing. I think that is the biggest thing that I have learned is I have done way less than I wanted to do in my life, and that is my biggest regret. Do shit. Do shit. And if someone's telling you not to do shit, tell them the fuck off and go and do shit anyways. And make sure you find people that like want to support you, like, and encourage you to actually do stuff and not just keep you down on a shit ass level, you know? Look for people that inspire you. If you can find someone that inspires you, that's the best motivation ever. Like, if you befriend someone who's like really like you look up to them almost, that you're like, holy shit, you're in a place in your life that I wish I could be there one day. That person will literally motivate you so much to like, and it's not like in like the most wholesome way possible, if that makes sense. Versus if you surround yourself with people that don't really have ambitions. And even if you do have some ambitions, you know, just be careful, because sometimes when people don't have ambitions, they are like, what are you doing? That's weird. That's cringy. When really it's just because they don't know what they're doing. So they're kind of judgy. They're judgy on people doing stuff. Big picture, bye. Bye, Brightian. Bye. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. And we will do the big picture reaction soon. I'm going to catch up, head off now, and play Xbox. I hope you have a good time on your Xbox, and I will talk to you later. Happy Mir Moyer Sunday. Stay safe, stay pretty, stay positive, stay fashionable, stay glamorous, stay fluffy, stay furry, or fake furry. Stay creative, stay arty, and just for the holidays, stay Christmassy. Well, thank you, Brightian. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will talk to you later. Happy Mir Moyer Sunday. Okay, I am getting weed grinded up now because I actually don't have any more weed grinded at the moment. So bear with me a moment while we do that. And then I'm going to rip my toke. So if you'd like to join me, scream at me, let me know. I also do have a rock star here today because Sequoia decided to get a rock star today. I'm going to be honest, guys. I think skincare people lie to you. I mean, like, that sounds weird out of context. I've told you guys this before. Remember when I was going and I'd get that skincare treatment done, the hydrofacial thing, once a year? And I was like, holy shit, my skin's amazing now for the whole year. Whenever I would tell any skincare person who did that service that I wanted to get that treatment done, but only once, they're like, oh, well, it's not even worth it then. And I'm like, yes, it is. And they're like, no, it's not, because it's not going to do anything for your skin, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yes, it is. They're like, no, you need to sign up for like 8 treatments. There's a lot of shit that you're lied to about. There's a lot of shit you're lied to, but I shit you not, because guess what? I haven't gotten a hydrofacial done. And my skin has not been good. And the only thing that made the difference in the years that my skin being absolutely flawless and no breakouts for like arguably the whole year, to the point where like maybe there'd be like an odd pimple or something, was when I did the fucking hydrofacial once in a whole year, just once. That's the only thing I've changed in my routines that I don't do now. Which is how I know that these skincare people were lying to me, trying to get me to buy a whole bunch of treatments, which is why I stopped going, because I was like, I only want to buy one and do it once a year. And the fact that you keep being pushy about it makes me not want to go and get it done anymore. You know what I mean? It's like if someone keeps trying to upsell you on something. I normally only use soap and aftershave for my skincare, but I sometimes get cosmetics as gifts. And my fave so far is Vichy and Shiseido. See, I've never heard of Shiseido before. My skincare is just a splash of water and go on with my day. I really think, honestly, I could probably get away with just using, like, for me, my acne is hormonal. That's why I get acne. My acne is hormonal. But more so on top of that, like, I don't know how to word it, because it's like, oh, well, if it's hormonal acne, then obviously getting a treatment that sucks all the stuff out of your skin shouldn't, like, fix the problem, you know, because the hormones will still be fucked, so your skin will still keep producing acne. But it's like, I swear the hormones are fucked, which just makes me produce, like, a lot more oil or whatever, and then that's why my skin breaks out. So I think what I'm planning, or what I really want to do, is get rid, like, I already barely use anything for skincare, but like literally just go to like using water, moisturizer, and sunscreen, and then getting the hydrofacial once a year. Because everyone's skin's different too, and some things work for people and some things don't. But the biggest common thing I've seen, and guys tend to have nice skin, and almost all guys are like, I just use water. I use water, maybe some aftershave, which is alcohol based. And it's like, so they're using harsh alcohol on their skin and water, and yet their skin looks good? Like, I know with skincare products, it is a lot of like, it ages women. It is like, kind of, women are lied to. It's like the whole thing where women are told if you use skincare products, you'll stay young and youthful your whole life. And then when you hit your 30s and you start getting wrinkles, and then women are like, wait, why am I getting wrinkles? I've used sunscreen my whole life. It's like, because it was never going to prevent you from aging. It was just going to help you age maybe more gracefully, but you will always still age. So skincare and makeup has set women up for this idea that we will never age. And now that women in their 30s who have been using these skincare routines their whole life, being promised that they won't age, are getting wrinkles and starting to age. That's why they're using Botox. That's why, and I get that women really, really young now are using Botox and stuff too. But I'm like, this shit's fucked up. Do I want to keep investing and spending and wasting my money in an industry that like, that is literally all that they're doing? Not really, honestly, not really. Because it's like skincare, makeup, it doesn't stop anything from happening. So what's the point in using it? I don't know. Like, obviously there are perks to like feeling good in your skin, feeling confident, but I really do wonder that if women did their skin in the same way men did their skin, if a lot of women's skin would be like flawless because, you know, the products we're using are fucking with us, which is why we buy more products. Endless cycle. Create demand and supply. Also, some people that wear makeup wear too much of it. I will say, as someone who was extremely, extremely insecure in elementary school, and looking back at my elementary school photos of when I started wearing makeup, I never judge anyone for the amount of makeup they wear or how they wear their makeup, because I know what it's like to be so embarrassed and ashamed of your face that you layer so much makeup on it that everyone knows that you're wearing makeup, but you figure it's better than someone seeing what you look like. Like, I genuinely thought people seeing my face with acne on it was so repulsive and disgusting, like, to them, that this is why I was like, okay, well, the obvious option is to wear so much makeup that they can't see my skin, because then I won't be bugging anyone anymore. And guess what? When I started wearing a shit ton of makeup, no one said anything anymore. So I figured I wasn't annoying anyone anymore with my like pimply fucking skin. But it's like, that's just why I will never judge someone if they wear a whole bunch of makeup, because it's probably coming from some sort of insecurity. And I don't mean that in like a mean way. It's just like, I really don't think that you go out into the world wearing full face makeup, eyelash extensions, hair extensions, fake nails all the time, 24/7, if you're not constantly running away from yourself. Which maybe that sounds judgy, but I don't mean it in like a bad way. I just mean it in it's like, it's kind of fucked up that it's gotten to this point for a lot of girls, because I don't think they even realize how it's changing their perspective on themselves. Because when they don't have their nails done, when they don't have their hair done, when they don't have their eyelashes done, when they don't have their makeup on, they feel ugly. They feel ugly and they don't like themselves, and that's not right. That's not right. Everyone should feel good about themselves at the end of the day without having a whole bunch of like fake stuff on them, or like without needing external things in order to make them feel good about themselves. Which, like, I get we all struggle with different things, but it's like, it gets me, man. It gets me. At what age is someone considered an adult in Canada? Well, I mean, that's dependent on multiple factors, I guess, and what you consider to be an adult. Like, you can't drink or smoke weed or anything in most of Canada until you're 19. So if we're saying by that standard, then I guess adult would be 19. 18, you're technically, oh, you're no longer a teenager. Like, yeah, I guess you're an illegal adult in Canada. But as a 23-year-old, an 18-year-old is not an adult. Like an 18-year-old is not an adult. I'm sorry. Like, and I don't mean that in a bad, I just mean that in the sense of like, if if you are under 20, you're still getting there. If you're like 21 plus, which I kind of now see why the states, like, I don't understand why cigarettes and alcohol and all that should be 21 plus, but I do kind of agree with like being an adult being 21 plus. Like, you are a young adult once you're 21. I think the ages of 18 to 20, that's your transition period. That's like your middle school out of high school into young adulthood. You know, if that makes sense, because it's like kind of that weird age group where, yes, you're an adult, but if someone is in their mid 20s and they're dating an 18-year-old, you know what I mean? People are like, what? That's a little, So that's just kind of why I'm like 18 to 20 is that weird age where you are in the middle school of young adulthood. In Brazil, with 18 years old, I considered an adult. And like the other thing is though too, like in Canada, you'll be considered an adult, but you can still be on your parents' like insurance, like your dental insurance, all of this up until the age of 21, I believe. So there's a lot of things in Canada where for certain purposes, you are an adult, so you can like be able to do certain shit. But at the same time too, you're also not completely an adult because you can still be covered by your parents and like your parents' job and like their insurances up until a certain age, which is also why it's like arguably debatable too for like the when are you actually an adult type situation. They feel like if they don't wear lots of makeup, they look like the hag from Dead by Daylight. You don't need it, which I will say it's because like a lot of people will be like It is literally a psyop with women when it comes to makeup. Like, they fuck with us. Like, I'm not even kidding you. And it is so badly engraved in the way society is now because girls will judge other girls for not wearing makeup. It's like, if I go into town without wearing any makeup, people will literally ask me if I'm tired and will ask me if I'm sick because they are so used to seeing people with makeup. And this is why girls will then wear makeup, because when they go a day without wearing makeup, people straight up ask you if you're sick. Doctors straight up see the acne on your face because you're not hiding it. And they're like, oh, did you come in for acne medication? Even though you just had the confidence not to wear makeup that day. Like, for girls, especially if you don't wear makeup, people at your workplace judge you, your friends and family judge you, other women judge you, and even more so on top of that, because it's one thing if women could go out into the world and not wear makeup and people didn't comment on it, but people do comment on it. And especially if you see on social media how much women get ripped into when they don't wear makeup. Look at celebrities. And like, I know, oh, that's celebrities. Oh, but as a woman, if you're constantly seeing that, anytime a girl doesn't wear makeup, anytime you go without makeup, there's little comments, it fucks with you. So you're like, oh my gosh, I need to wear makeup. And then as well, the biggest thing that gets me is that, like, for example, when I wouldn't wear makeup all the time and I'd be in town walking around public, like, you know, in the past, and there'd be like a full face makeup, full glam, like head to toe, she's styled up, and like, you know, I'd be like walking around with my ex or whatever. It's literally like the girl's like, oh, you're a piece of fucking shit, I can just take your man. I'm not even, that's like, it's literally like makeup and how you present yourself to the world as a woman is like, that's it. Your looks are your value. That's kind of what it feels like all the time. Your looks are your value, and if you don't look amazing, then you ain't worth shit, and people will let you know that you ain't worth shit, and that you should probably go put something on, and that you look a little rough, and that you look sickly. And it's all just like societal conditioning, and most people don't realize that they're even doing it. So that's why a lot of girls wear makeup. There's so many reasons into it. So if there's a girl that isn't wearing makeup, that's confident in her own skin, I'm like, girl, oh my gosh, you fucking beat the system. You beat the system. You're doing so good. You're hot shit. You deserve all the compliments. I don't smoke cigarettes too, but I don't drink alcohol because of my religion. That is fair. Honestly, that is fair. It is better to not smoke or drink or do any of that. I struggle a lot with weed because it is my crutch. It's my crutch. It's helped me through so much. And I know that's why I smoke it. But life will always have its sad moments. It'll have its highs and its lows. And I don't want weed to be the thing that helps me through sad things all the time. But right now it's a better option. Right now, weed is a better option than other stuff. And I'm like not saying I'm sad right now because I clearly want to like scale back and stop smoking weed again. But like, yeah, you know. If you searched up Dead by Daylight hag, that's what some girls probably think they look like, you know, where they don't look like that at all. Well, yeah, and that's what I mean. There's also a lot of body dysmorphia. Well, I guess facial dysmorphia. There's a lot of dysmorphia involved with Darren, if you ask, came in late and about the topic on makeup. Singer Alicia Keys doesn't wear makeup. Oh, really? She's stunning. Alicia Keys is stunning. I'm not sure about 2025, but that is good to know. Holy shit. Honestly, mad respect for her for doing that. I try not to wear that much makeup, especially too because like I post on Snapchat all the freaking time. So I never use filters. And I actually have kind of gotten back into the bad habit of wearing makeup more, which is not the greatest. I will admit that. But yeah, I think that there is much respect for like girls who don't wear makeup and who display that, because girls don't know what actual girls look like without makeup. We don't know what people look like without Botox, makeup, all filters, all this stuff anymore. So to see just girls for what they look like without makeup, without filler, without all that shit, without filters, anything, it's like, it's jarring because we don't see it, but we need to see it because it shouldn't be jarring, and we should not have this normalized idea in our head that people look like poreless little porcelain dolls, because that's crazy. Technology is really done a number, because it's even too like the selfies, like looking at your own face all the time, constantly, and like in your phone and like in the mirrors, it's like warping everything. And then the surgeries people are getting, like I've heard the thing that supposedly, you know, people are getting the surgeries to look better for their photos and for their selfies online and stuff, but in real life it looks like kind of off. Like I've heard that if you see Kylie Jenner in person, she looks really bizarre, like kind of alienish in person, because the type of surgeries she got done looks really good for photos and for camera, but it looks kind of off in person, which I've done a lot of photo shoots and like angles and like what you make big and what you make smaller makes a huge difference in front of the camera. So like, I'm kind of really curious now too to see, like, we need to see more what people look like in real life. That's kind of what it comes down to. I never smoked yet, only energy drinks. Energy drinks are the way. Honestly, energy drinks are already an addictive freaking soup in and of themselves, but how long does it usually take for you to do makeup? It usually takes me, I want to say 20 minutes, not even. 20 minutes, not even, to do my makeup. I'm typically pretty quick. I don't, and unless like, okay, if I'm like, for example, my day-to-day makeup, probably 15 minutes, not even. I can get it done in like a solid like 5 to 10 minutes, because I more so care about putting on sunscreen and then maybe just like brush the eyebrows and put on mascara and a little bit of blush. But if I'm like doing like a photo shoot or like, you know, I'm getting made up or whatever, I can take like 30 minutes or whatever, because I'm like, oh, I gotta put on fucking concealer and shit. But honestly, that's the biggest reason why I'm like, I don't know if I like doing background acting or modeling. It's because I hate makeup on my skin. I hate makeup. Like, it makes me sleepy. If I put foundation on my skin and like hide my whole skin, I literally want to fall asleep, which I've asked girls, and like apparently a lot of them don't feel that way. So maybe I'm just like allergic to makeup, or like maybe I'm allergic to the foundation I was using. But like, it's like, if you smoked weed before, when you smoke weed and you get super sleepy and you're like, holy shit, I'm gonna pass out. That's what makeup does to me if I put too much on. So that's also kind of why I don't wear that much anymore, because it's like, I don't like that feeling. And like, I don't wear fake eyelashes because it's so heavy that I'm like, well, fuck, I'm gonna fight for my life to keep my eyes open to like look through these things that are like itchy and scratchy. Like, I think because I have a lot of sensory issues, I just don't do a lot of things. And I'm kind of glad I never got into the habit of doing a lot of things, because I would probably be very, very broke, and I would be very, very not okay with my natural self, you know? They do it to impress some, right? But one shower and it's all gone. No, they do it to impress them. Well, I would say girls don't do makeup to impress people. They do makeup because they don't want to be fucking told that they look ugly and tired. Like, more so girls wear makeup out of habit. Because like I said earlier, if you are a girl, and because everyone's so used to seeing girls with makeup and like blush on their face and color on their face, if you don't wear makeup and you don't have color on your face, people literally think you're sick if you're a young girl. If you're a young girl without makeup in town, I have had people literally ask me if I'm okay because of how pale I look, because my normal skin is pale. Like right now I have blush on. If I didn't have the blush on, I'd probably look really pale because the rest of my skin looks like this and this. Like it doesn't look pink and like, it looks pale as fuck. I put a lot of blush on for you guys to be able to see it on the camera too. That's the thing. So it's just like, it's not necessarily to impress anyone. It's literally because people don't realize that they pressure each other into doing it, and without realizing, judge each other for not wearing it or make others feel judged for not wearing it without realizing that's what they're doing. You take longer if you go out to party or something, but normally not long. Yeah. I take longer if I'm working. I take longer to do my makeup if I'm doing a photo shoot or if I'm going to be on a movie set, because I'm having bright lights and cameras in my face and you have to do your makeup a certain way or else it will not look good on TV or for the cameras. But outside of that, like even if I am to go, like even if I'm like to go to like, you know, like my friend had like a Thanksgiving like little dinner party get together, I'm not gonna do full face makeup. Like that's just not me. Like even if I'm gonna go to like get married one day, I'm not gonna go full face beat glam because that's not me. You know, like obviously I want to get my makeup done to look pretty, but I don't want to look like a completely another person. So I kind of just, the only time I make myself try to look like a completely another person with makeup is for the screen, because your makeup gets redone if you don't do it that way, because they're like, girl, that does not look right for our cameras. Being the ghost, yeah, no, honestly, I'm pretty pale. I'm pretty pale. This is also why sometimes instead of makeup in the summer, I just put self-tanner on me. I just put a little bit of self-tanner, so then that way I don't have to put anything on and I don't look pale because my face doesn't like to tan. Does anyone's face tan? Like, how do you even manage that? Because I actually don't know. One pack of makeup or one PlayStation 5, please. One PlayStation 5, even though I don't have a PlayStation 5. I mean, even though I've never played on a PlayStation, but I'll take that. I'm sure I could probably sell the PlayStation and then I could like buy a whole bunch of video games for my PC and I could buy makeup. I'm pale as well, so it's fine. Oh no, not fake tan. Some people, no, don't worry. I don't do orange fake tan. I don't do that early 2000s, like, girl, you look like a carrot. I also don't do like, the only time I've ever had to do like a body fake tan was because it was specifically requested from a designer because I was doing their like bikini line. I was posing for their swimwear line. Which, wow, isn't it crazy that I had to take down the photos of me for the swimwear line that I actually looked good? Like, sorry. So many things I realize now are coming to mind. I'm like, so I was allowed to keep up some of those photos, but I wasn't allowed to keep up other of the photos, and the photos that I wasn't allowed to keep up were the ones that I looked good in. Realizations. No, yeah, I'm not. I'm so against the orange fake spray tan, though. I've had someone do my makeup that made me look like an orange fake spray tan. I think I shared it in the Discord. It was really bad. I literally couldn't even use any of the photos from the show. And literally the designer went up to the makeup team and was like, hey, could we like maybe change her like, you know, foundation? I kind of just want like a more natural look. Like, you know, if it could like match her skin tone a little better, that'd be great. And they literally shooed the designer away. And so I wasn't able to walk for that designer because she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, no, I understand. I get it. I would feel the same way too. If it wasn't the look that I wanted, you know, for my design that I spent a long time working on, like, you know, the model is supposed to represent that look. So I ended up walking for another girl and it worked out fine, but it was interesting. It was interesting. Want to tan, get the sun. I can't say much though as I'm pale. See, anytime I go out and get the sun, I burn. Like I go from, oh, okay, I'm having a good time to like, I burnt for the first time ever last year. I never burnt before. And I was like, oh, that's something. Oh, close. Okay, wait, I'm gonna rip this song now. I'm gonna rip this song. Okay, here we go. But no ways it could have been, and not seeing that love in you. That's what I was trying to do. Sorry. We're fucking skipping past that. Try to tan, turn into tomato instead? You want me red instead of orange? Yeah, let me just get a healthy pink tone to me. Bright pink tone. Oh, you know what song I want? PDG is gonna know. A ladies man! A ladies man! La 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 ladies man. Felipe, I don't know if you were in here. Maud, were you in here too? I think Maud maybe was in here. Yeah, this is I love this song. I'm so sorry. Everyone's gonna be so fucking done with this song by the end.
Yo.
I told you what. Oh, right, wait, Maud, right, fuck, yeah. And I'm like, Maud, were you even in here? And Maud is the magical fucking music genius.
Run on and on and
Yeah,
on.
no,
When
that's.
my parents act parenthetical.
Oh. What was the other
Shit,
thing?
motherfucker, ass tits, cunt, cock, motherfucker, shit, ass
Yeah, I'm
tits,
so sorry, guys.
motherfucker,
Everyone
shit,
plug your ears. If you're sensitive to, like, bad words, plug your ears, I guess. I don't know, would these be called bad words?
Motherfucker, shit, ass tits,
Vulgar.
motherfucker, shit, come on. Pickety fuck,
Fickety fuck, fickety fuck, fickety fuck, 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 fuck. I dropped the weed. All on my blue sweatpants. I dropped the weed. All on my blue sweatpants. I'm trying to clean up my blue sweatpants because I got weed on my blue sweatpants. I actually have weed all over me right now. Sorry, that's why it's taking me a minute because I like don't want to waste it. So I tried to salvage as much as I could. Oh, I'm gonna smell like cannabis.
What? Yo, here's another little piece of advice. Oh
my gosh, wait. Are we getting to the ladies man part? I think we're almost there. No, yeah, wait, what do you mean? I had a songbird swing down, and it was like it was a mockingjay. It was a mockingjay that informed me. Like in the Hunger Games. Okay, here we go. Cheers, you guys. 3, 2, here.
I'm a cartoon character. You'll never be able to be like me.
Me.
I like women.
I like women. I like the concept of a woman.
I like to take that concept and reduce it to an object. I like to take those objects and put them in my videos. Have them jiggly bits so they looks like hoes.
I like to take some car polish, smear it all over their ass and buff that shit out so it looks like fresh peaches and shit. I like to take some more of that car polish.
Hey, I had to wear a
smear
fucking
it all over
shirt
their
before that
tits and
said
buff
fucking
that shit out
penis
so it looks
like
all
this.
sparkly like
Never
diamond
again.
necklaces and shit.
That's crazy. Without context, that's
A
crazy.
ladies man. A la 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 la
Ladies, man.
I'm a materialist. I'm a materialist. I'll take a piece of shit car and I lower the motherfucker. Put some 18-inch rims on the motherfucker. Take some neon, put it underneath the motherfucker. So when I roll around this town, it looks like a hover. I like to take a flat panel display monitor, put one on the steering column, one inside of the glove box, one on top of the dashboard.
I don't know why I love that song so much. I'm sorry. Oh, that's not even... Oh, yeah, that is his most popular song. I'm like, guys, that's not even his most popular song. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Honolulu, Brooklyn, Honolulu. That's crazy. Let's listen to this. There's a music video for this song, too. Don't let get you down. Don't let get you down? What do you mean? I want to see the music video. It's trippy. It's like a guy doing drugs. A cartoon character tripping on drugs. Oh my gosh, I love, you know what? I love when people just create stuff. I think that's my takeaway. I like when people just create shit. When people get together and make something happen, which is kind of why I like streams so much, is because it's like, It's literally just us getting together and doing something. Or talking about shit. You know? I don't know. It's very, like, it's kind of sad with technology how hard it is for people to, like, be motivated to do stuff. Like, really, I feel like, for example, when I was in church service today, pastor was talking about, like, curiosity and how we've kind of lost our sense of curiosity because it's like, it's so easy to just, like, be able to Google stuff and find the answers. But also at the same time, too, it's like anything you want to find, you can find on the internet, you know, like you can research about, you can study, you can, like, do that thing, you can learn that skill. But also, too, it's like with that, I've always thought that, like, I was still, like, I don't know how to word it. I always thought that there was still a degree of, like, curiosity and having that, like, curiosity, like, satiated by being given the answer and then, like, learning the answer and then being able to, like, learn that thing. But also at the same time, too, I do understand how that's, like, curiosity is, like, typically when there wasn't phones, it's like you had to do, like, you know, you had to try things or you had to, like, take guesses or you had to, like, I don't know how to word it. It's just, like, shit is so very different now. And the process of, like, just doing things, feeling like, at least for me, like I've done anything is just, like, weird because even if I do write a story, even if I do, like, type out a poem or, like, create something, it doesn't feel like the same. Like, when I was a little kid, if I created something and I felt like I was, like, a part of that world and, like, it existed. But now because I'm so used to, like, how, like, detailed, like, video games are and, like, entire worlds existing and, like, there's so much that I just feel like anything that I try to do or create, I'm, like, not amazed by it, I guess. I'm not, like, I don't know. It's like the whole thought that, like, everything has already been done, so what's the point of doing anything? But it's because, like, you're constantly showed the other things that are already done. I suck at choosing good music. See, I have horrible music taste, so I just put it on. I'm like, fuck it. You know, if you hate the song, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I listened to a big fucking variety. Anything and everything. But that's what makes it really shitty, but also really good. People are like, oh my gosh, I love that song. Because I'll probably have one song someone likes. I have about 1,800. Yeah, I have 1,821 liked songs at the moment. And I just choose not to remove stuff. I follow this one artist who's called Sequoia because, like, I like her music and also she's named Sequoia. Oh, the first songs that I ever added were my sad Noah Cyrus songs. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, October. Damn, I was already crying then. Oh, really? And in December? Yo, okay, the nice thing about keeping, that's actually, holy, that's fucking worse than I thought it was. Holy shit. And then, no, they got rid of, okay, so okay, I really like this one song, but they got rid of it. My music is just the whole of Spotify, to be honest. That's valid. They took this mix off of Spotify because I don't think she wants to be associated with him anymore. I think he, like, cheated on her. But, or maybe the problem is that their music together was so good. It hurts so bad. But now I can't even listen to the song, and that, like, makes me want to die because, like, you don't even understand. Okay. Let's hope that this is it. This is what I would like. This song, yeah, this song fucking, this song, I literally can't listen to it on Spotify anymore. That's only on YouTube. They still have, like, she took down all her collabs with him. This was when Sequoia was, like, angsty, druggy teen. I have a bad music taste! It's such bad. It's so bad music. It's so bad music. It's so bad, but this is what I liked in high school. Boom. You like hair music? What's hair music? I don't think I've heard that before. I have bad music taste. Hit me with song. How are you doing? Happy Mir Moyer Sunday. We're listening to all of my songs that I first added to my Spotify are my sad crying music. And it's all back from, this is all back from fucking grade 10 Sequoia when she was like, when she'd be like going out all the time. When she was living her Effie Stoneham life. I don't know. Who is this random person? Jump scare. Haven't seen you in ages. How's things been? How's the Christmas season? Sorry, my keyboard from my phone is in Portuguese. You're good. You're good. No, I would binge that song all the time because I would like put it sounds so much better. The original version sounds so much better because it's like when it would like hit the notes and like you'd have it blasting and go like and like it's like the screeching noise. Like, do you know what I mean? Sometimes like when shit just play, like, I don't know. Sometimes I like it when my speakers are like, hey girl, fuck this, we don't like this. And you kind of fuck up your speakers a little bit. Do you know what I'm talking about? In my car, I can't really put my speakers above 16 or else they sound kind of fucked up, depending on the song I'm listening to. Because I just crank all my songs. Maybe I need to just get new speakers in my car. I'd be a problem. Putter my pancakes, how are you? How's your Mir Moyer Sunday been so far? Good, though all this time away, I still got bad music taste. I was gonna say. Oh, because I used to listen to like this shit too. Oh, why doesn't this exist anymore? Romance edit. Why does the romance edit not exist anymore? The one song I liked by this girl doesn't exist. Wait, hang on. Now I need to listen to it. I don't like when people take down songs. Romance. Wait, why was it taken down? Hang on. That's crazy because the wild part is that you just won't be able to play romance. It was the edited version though. Edit. Please tell me it's the edit. Partial edit. Maybe this is it. Huh. I don't know why it doesn't exist anymore. Wait, this makes me so sad. Wait, because there's her normal romance, but I like the edit version. Oh, it's such a good song though. No, but maybe it is this version. Yeah. So good. Ah! I can't believe that she fucking took down the... This is definitely not the right one. This is not the right one. Oh, this bugs me so much because the edit version was so good. X-Ray Romance edit was so good, and now I will never be able to find it again. This is why I gotta download my shit. I used to download all my songs. Especially if they're like Because how is she super, especially if they're smaller artists. Like, she is a little bit of a smaller artist. Obviously, Romance is her most popular song. And this is like the normal version. It's crazy the difference between the like just live, the live song versus the in studio one. That's what I always find so interesting, which I will say, for example, like Halsey, I prefer her live studio sessions. Like, I've seen her and I've listened to her in concert, and don't get me wrong, she's good, but I so much prefer her live studio sessions because her voice is just so good. I don't know. It sounds so good. British Columbia is near Oregon. Yes, it is. And I'm all right just playing Resident Evil 4. See, I'm so tempted to get Resident Evil 4 because I see that it's on 50% off right now, but I don't think that I have it actually, but I can't remember if I've played it or not because I can never remember what Resident Evil games I've played. I'd have to go and look on my YouTube and see, but I don't think I've even uploaded all of the ones that I have played over there. I can't believe... Oh, she's from the band Daughter. Oh, no fucking way. Okay, so I didn't actually know this. So she's actually a part of the band, but she decided to release her own album. Which I'm surprised that, because Daughter's fairly popular. Aren't they the one that do Medicine? Like, they do Smother. I'm pretty sure they do Medicine. Youth. Yeah, but the lead singer, that's who X-Ri is, actually. That's crazy! Wait, that's actually so cool. Because when did she release her voice is just so nice. I used to be so deep into finding, like, just small, like, just like really well done indie songs where it's just the singer's voice is just like, there's so many singers nowadays that can sound good because auto tune, but there are some people that just have such unique voices that are so good. And like, one I can think of right now off the top of my head, it's not Matt Woods. Oh, what's that guy's name? Oh, his voice is just like kind of like reverberating a little bit when he like sings some of his stuff. They that we just met. And it's like he's singing about meeting a girl at a bar. Oh, fuck, what's his name? Oh, this is gonna bug me. If I keep going through my thing, I know I will be able to find him though, because now that I'm re-going through all of this, I'm like, oh my gosh, no way. This song, that song, and then of course it's all the versions of the songs that I like that are removed, but I'll find them. BRB sounds good. Sounds good, PDG, sir. I just did Resident Evil 3 yesterday because I didn't complete, apparently. There's a lot of games that, if I recall, I think you only played 2 and 3 and 7 and 8. That would make sense, because I know that I played 7 and 8, and then I wasn't sure what the other ones that I played were, but maybe I did play 2 and 3, so maybe I only did need 4, because 4 is on my game list right now to, like, buy, or in my wish list. Where is it? What am I looking for? This song's just completely removed. Who is this artist? Content not available. It won't even show me who the artist was. Don't like that. Kind of would have been good to know so I could stuck him. Oh, I wonder if it was maybe, it could have been Still Eyes old account, because, okay, so Keenan Tracy is like an actor based in Vancouver, but he also actually makes music, and he went under a completely different, like, fake name, and that's how I originally found his music and listened to it, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is. But then he changed his name to Still Eyes, so now he goes under Still Eyes. And I remember the reason that I found that out is because I realized that music was not being posted anymore, but there was, like, new music that was, like, coming out of his. So let me see. I'm trying to find I'm on a bit of a... I used to really like Velveteers. But also, I just thought Spotify can't play this right now. If you have the file on your computer, import it. What do you mean Spotify can't play this right now? Why can't you play Velveteers? The fuck? She released new stuff though. Did she get rid of her? Yo. Oh, no, it's right here. I think she did a new upload or something. Okay, where? Which obviously this is like a lot of...
I'm done trying to fit into this world. I'm done trying to find a way to conform. I took a long walk down my dark path. Forgot to leave the lights on, but
They got rid of I Wrote This Song For You. It's just because Little Bo Weep kept changing her stuff so much. You have a car? I do have a car, yes. I remember when I was like heavy into my like high school era, I was like Velveteers, Little Bo Weep, freaking, oh, what's her name? I remember we looked her up and then you guys were like, the porn star? And I'm like, what? No, it's an artist. Alexis Monroe. The singer. What's the what S model? Oh, literally her song's right here. Which though I think she maybe does do something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, to be honest.
why you so mad? I ain't gonna regret it. Got so much to say, so go ahead and say it and talk your shit. Calling me a bitch, insecurity and immaturity enough to make me dip. I tried to grow with you, didn't wanna fight with you, supposed to.
Oh, interesting. Yo, there's a lot of songs I used to listen to that are literally all blocked, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is why we have YouTube. When a man loves a woman. Da-da-da-da. I'm really like, oh. This. Really just go. I'm only at 1,500 right now. Like, I started scrolling from the bottom because I just wanted to see. I'm only 300 songs in. No, why are all these songs fucking silenced? What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? The Sky is Pink? Ay, that was my favorite. No!
I've come to terms with all the bad memories. In school, it's just a building, the people come and go. Yeah, one day this place will be fully unrecognizable.
Interesting. What's model of car? It's a Nissan. Got a Nissan Rogue would not recommend it. I'm gonna be so honest. Don't get a Nissan Rogue. Bad choice. Horrible choice. You will be getting the new Resident Evil game. I will, yes. Honestly, everyone keeps listen, Stone Fox. Everyone keeps mentioning the Resident Evil game, and I know I really want to play it really badly when it comes out, and I've never typically gotten a game when it first comes out because I'm like, oh, I can get it cheaper when it releases later. But with that game, I'm definitely thinking of just getting it as soon as it's there. Nissan Kicks? No, Nissan Rogue. Very shitty vehicle. Do not do it though. Do not get the vehicle I got. It's like, it's not bad, but it's got one really big butt to it where it's like the type of transmission, I think it's the transmission. Okay, this is gonna sound really stupid, but the thing in it that changes your gears for you, transmission, right? Has the way it is, it's like a big belt, and it's very similar to like apparently what they have like in like golf carts. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Anyways, it is known for having to like be replaced after enough miles have been like done on the car, and you have to get your like CVT. It's a CVT. Having to get your CVT replaced. So, and that can be a few $1,000s. Which I only got the car for a few $1,000s. So, but I also have had it for a couple years. I like Resident Evil games more than Silent Hill, so I definitely will be. I've been loving my 2025 Volkswagen Taos. See, I have to get something new soon here, or I just have to spend the same price I'd spend on a new car to replace the CVT on my car, because I do think that's probably what's going on with it. I also need to change my brake pads, which I just keep putting off because I don't want to, but I really should before it fucking causes more issues. I hope it doesn't grind though. That's the thing. Like if it starts grinding too much, then I know that I absolutely have to, and I cannot put it off anymore. But for the time being now, I'm holding off. That's what I did. It's too expensive. I would just recommend putting a down payment for a new car, Loki. See, my big catch is I don't like to owe anything ever. I like to pay things outright, and I don't like to owe things. This is why I don't have a credit card, and I never plan on getting a credit card. So if I'm going to get something, I just want to be able to purchase the whole thing and not owe any money. Which I do understand how semi-unrealistic that potentially can be in this day and age. And a lot of people are like, that's stupid. But for me, I'm like, if the world was this way though, everything would be way more affordable. You know what I mean? I don't know. I have a really big thing with owing, like not owing money, but like it stresses me out to know that there are balances over my head that are due. Like I am someone who, if I have an appointment or if I have something planned, like I can't sleep right. I can't, like, even if I know like something big is coming up or happening, like, I don't know, I'm stressed until that thing happens or until that thing goes away or until, so when it comes to things like really expensive purchases or like, I will not be able to sleep or not be anxious or not be stressed out or not be, you know, unless I know that it's all just been like paid, like unless like, you know, I just like know that like, you know, I've like covered everything and I have enough for everything and like everything's been like, oh, I haven't heard this song and so this is, oh my gosh, I've heard this song is so long. It's so good though.
Maybe if I'm quiet, maybe if I'm light, or maybe I'll be something, someone you like if I'm smaller and if I'm different.
Oh my gosh, she only has 6,000 listeners. This is what I mean. Is like some of these people, I'm like, she got such a nice voice, and I love this song. Okay, anyways, because building credit is huge. Yeah, see, just don't spend what you don't have. Which, this is why I realized, okay, there's just a lot of things that I've never realized because the way that I've lived my whole life, where my family has owned our own property and we've all lived together on our property, and it's been a very like kind of, oh my gosh, this pimple's fucking huge. Been like a generational kind of like our family all kind of like living, coming together as one and like collectively moving together, all living in one space. So like for me, what's the price it will be for you being in Canadian? If it's too, like for like a car or like, what do you mean? Or for like the game, for Resident Evil, because Resident Evil will probably be $120. Yeah, debit, not credit. I mean, you could just buy things with a credit card and just pay it off immediately. Just don't spend what you don't have, because building credit is huge, especially for renting. The majority of places get better invest rates. The people who suffer from credit card debt are people who spend more than what do they have in the bank and then proceed to pay the bare minimum and fuck themselves from interest rates. That is true. That is true. I just like, I just never plan, I guess, on going the routes that would need me to have any kind of credit. That's the other thing, is that like I am thankful enough that the way my family has chosen to live and the way that I enjoy kind of the thought of like you know, I don't know. It's just, I'm lucky in the way that I live that I don't ever really plan to like rent or to like do anything like that. I just like, I'll save up one day and maybe like buy like a piece of property and then like build a house on it or whatever, but it would all be like, I'd be able to like buy it all. You know what I mean? Like I'd save up enough to be able to like buy it all because I don't like owing. Which that's maybe like, oh my gosh, that's unrealistic. But it's like, okay, well, if I could save up for like, let's say like a solid like 8 years, like 8 years just saving up money straight, you know, got a good job, like whatever. And then like, I guess it would depend on how much you make a year. But like, even if you could like save up, like, because it's like you're looking to buy like a piece of you know, I don't know. I understand things cost a lot, but like at the same time too, and I understand it takes a little bit longer to get to those steps if you're like, don't, you know, if you're not going the route of credit and stuff. But also, I'm personally not like a new car person. I think that there's a lot of things that happen with cars that need to be like fixed and worked on in newer cars versus older cars, because there is a lot more like electronic components and things like that depending on like the newer vehicle that you're getting. So there are like different trade-offs for different things. So I honestly kind of prefer to purchase older vehicles that have less electrical components throughout the whole vehicle so that there's less times that like things might go faulty. The only reason I'm saying that is because like my grandma got her vehicle like right off the dealership or whatever, and it's been a good car and everything, but like she has had to get things done to it over the years. And I have seen how my dad's like I don't know what it is, like a 2012, like it's a really old truck, it's beat to shit, it's like rough as hell, how it has survived like all of the like over a decade, like just all this time, and it's like it is still like going through, and it's like never been brought to a shop. It's like never, and it's still going, it's still running. So that's just kind of why I'm like, and it depends on the type of vehicle you get. There's again, and it's a lot factors into it, but with good credit, buy a house within the next 2 years. People who suffer, would you like to live in USA? Partly yes, but also no. Like I really wanted to live in the States for the longest time ever because I really like the modeling and the acting opportunities are in America. They're in America. If I lived in the States, there's so many gigs. There's so many gigs. Like it would be insane. And it also is kind of my dream to live like on the beach in California and be able to like surf and everything. And just like, you know, so it's kind of why like I think it'd be nice to have a vacation home in the States, unlike California. And I really did love New York. I've absolutely fell in love with New York, but yeah, I don't know, I wouldn't be able to pay it off immediately. I would forget and it would build up. See, and that's my other thing. I avoid things. So if I got a credit card, I know I'd avoid it. I'm such an anxious person that like if I'm not just like directly paying it and then I knew I'd have to pay it later, like I'd be so anxious and stressed about it that like it'd be the only thing consuming my mind almost all the time. But with good credit, I could buy a house within the next 2 years and then pay off the same amount I'm currently paying for rent, except I'm putting it towards something and I'm only 25. And see, and that's fair. And that is totally fair. And I think like, again, if you're smart about it, there's nothing wrong. I just don't know. Credit cards just stress me out. Money stresses me out. All that stuff stresses me out. More in the sense of like, credit cards and just like having to pay a thing and then like interest and like figuring out how all that works, because it's just like you're not really taught, at least here, how, sorry, I've been adulting hard these, but no, you're good. But that's what I mean. It's like for myself, I have no problem just like, you know, being like, okay, it'll take more time, but I can just like grind and then like save up for like 8 to 10 years. And then like maybe have accumulated enough money to be able to like buy a piece of property directly off a person that's like selling a chunk of land or like whatever. You know what I mean? Which is also why I kind of hope with acting and modeling, I can like make money off of that, because you can make really good money. You could just have automatic statement payments, Loki. That's what I do. Sorry, I've been adulting hard. Being, let's just say hypothetically, what if you went to Tokyo and rented a place to stay for like a month, you know? Well, I just like, I don't know. I'm just like not a rent person. I'm not, I just like, if I were to be in Tokyo, if I were to like stay in Tokyo, it would be because I have like a gig or my agency has it arranged for me to stay there for stuff, you know? So it wouldn't be like a set rental like payment because, okay, here's the other thing. There is this thing with modeling where if you get picked up by an agency or whatever, you can get, I can't remember what the proper terminology is, but you can get sent to stay in a model house in that country. And it's like essentially everything's covered and free and you have accommodations and you're staying in this big house with all these other models who are also here from all these other different agencies and stuff. Like, it's kind of like, it's like a, they're not collab houses, like, but it's just like a way for these different agencies to work when it comes to like international and have your own places. So if I were to like stay somewhere in like Tokyo, like, I don't know, the only way I'd stay in a big city like that if it was under something like that where I know I'm having like acting, modeling gigs, or I'm staying somewhere for free for a period of time being pitched by my agency and accommodations are being covered by my agency. So you would just buy a home? Yes. Because here's the other thing too, with acting, if you have to move somewhere or like relocate or whatever, sometimes like it's dependent on how it's gonna go. Sometimes you just have to be okay with like picking up and staying in a hotel or whatever, and like a lot of the time that's what it is, you know what I mean? So it's like more so with my job, it wouldn't be like I need to go out of the way to rent a place, because if I was getting a gig, accommodations and everything should be covered and included in a part of that. So if I ever really needed to like stay somewhere long term, it would be like, yeah, I would buy the home, but I wouldn't live in it. It would be a vacation home. This is the thing. It doesn't matter where I would buy the home. It would be a vacation home. So I can have money coming in. And then if I had gigs or if I had something coming off, I'd block off. I'd either have to do it like, because here's the other thing is I don't want to, depending on where I guess the housing is I don't want to be a part of the problem. And if people really need housing in that place and say they actually live it, like for example, in my town, they're having things with Airbnbs where they're telling people they can't do as many Airbnbs because we need housing for people. So people aren't being more encouraged to do rentals. So for example, say I'm getting a house like somewhere else or whatever. I know it takes a lot more steps, especially if it's like an international situation, but I would want to make sure that then wherever that place is, it would either be like a rental or it would be like, you know, an Airbnb, but like that would depend on what was, you know, what's going on in that town and what is not going to fuck with the people in that town and be like polite towards them. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Because like the only thing is if I had it set up as like a full proper rental and then like I had to like come out, then it would have to be like, there'd have to be another part of it that I could go and stay in for when I have to go over, you know, if that makes sense. But anyways, that's kind of my thought process. The only time that I would keep the property for myself is, but again too, ideally I'm not gonna live in Japan. Like in all these places, I don't want to live a million miles, like, I don't know, away. I want to live in Canada. It would be nice to have like vacation homes or like, you know, whatever, if it came to that point. But again too, with my work, if I get a gig somewhere, if I get an acting thing somewhere, accommodations are covered or else I don't take the gig, especially if it's international, because that's going to eat up most of your budget, depending on how much you're getting paid out and how much your agency's cut is and everything. Yeah, that's why I said a month. But like I wouldn't rent a place for a month because I wouldn't be paying anything. So, I don't know. Like for example, when I travel, I stay in a hostel. So like if you mean like when I travel, because hostels are the cheapest. And I'm like, I can just spend the money on going out and doing things. Like a home or more of an apartment. Well, okay, because here's the whole thing. Like my main focus isn't isn't to get like vacation homes or whatever. Like ideally ideally, like, what I would like to do is, okay, but like, if we're going with the hypothetical, if hypothetically I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a place in Japan or whatever, I would probably get more of like a home, and I would get it outside of the city. Like, I really am into not being in the cities. Countryside. Like them small college apartments. No. I'd more so like, even if I'm getting a home in like a different country, I'd get something that like needs to be fixed up. I'd probably get something that needs to be fixed up, that needs like money invested in it to fix it up. And that's like more in like an outskirting city or town, but it's because I'm fine with, like, again, if I have to go to a different country, accommodations are almost like, I'm taking the gig if accommodations are being covered. So having that house in that country is solely because I actually liked that country that much, if that makes sense. Hang on. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try to put on speaker. What you up to?
Streaming.
Did you want to go shopping or no?
Yeah, it is also the last day for me and Charlie to submit for Amazing Race Canada, and she just got done work, so we were gonna do that as soon as she got home.
Oh, okay. Because I wasn't sure you guys wanted dinner. I was gonna maybe go grab some.
Okay, well, could we maybe do that when she gets back after we quickly
Yeah.
do the thing? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she just got off work now.
Okay.
Okay, I'll talk to you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh, do you know what's so cute? Do you guys want to see something? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I discovered that you can set your screensaver on your phone, on your Google, to change to the weather of your current location. So when I open my phone up, it like will rain, or it'll be cloudy, or like whatever, which is really cool. Oh my gosh, wait, I gotta do a little cute edit thing. Wait, you waited to submit and now it's the last day. Well, that's because my sister, her hours that she works, this is the only reason why it's been taking as long as it is to do it, is because my sister's shifts recently at Starbucks, she's been having to get up at 3 a.m. And then in the evenings, she has her like Muay Thai and her boxing and like Taekwondo and stuff. I don't know what ones she does, but she does them almost every single freaking night. So typically she gets done work at about 3. She goes and she takes a nap for as long as she can until like 7 or 6 when she has her class. And then she comes home, eats food, and then goes back to bed to get up for 3 in the morning. So that's what she's been doing. And then I've been trying to get it 3 a.m. Starbucks shift. Yeah, because she's been doing opening. So I've been trying to get it for when she has a day off, but her best friend's in town right now because her best friend currently lives back in Calgary still. So her best friend's in town for Christmas, so they've been hanging out and doing stuff. So that is why it has now been pushed off until the very last day, but that's okay. We're still getting it submitted. It will be submitted, so. Is it a 27 place? No, so they open at 5:30 a.m., but my sister has to get up at 3 to get changed and like get ready. And then I believe she has to be there for 4. Or she has to be there for like 3:30 in the morning to open. And then, yeah, I think she has to get there for 3:30 because then they have an hour and a half until the store actually opens for them to get like everything they need to get done and prepared for Starbucks. So. Yeah, it's not a 24/7 place, but it does open pretty early. I think they close at like 8 p.m., 7 or 8 p.m. They open up early. Yep. Hey, people want their coffee. People want their coffee before work here. A lot of people start work anytime. Like, it's fairly common for people to start work at 6. More so in the summer because we have like a lot of landscapers and stuff, and they'll kind of just start when like, you know, the sun's up type dealio. So But yeah, lots of coffee junkies. Yes, that is true. That is true. I think it is the only place open for coffee outside of McDonald's and Tim Hortons, and those are like the 24-hour places. Mostly young white women. Well, actually, you would be surprised. In my town, it's mainly like older ladies that are going out on their shopping trips that are getting their little Starbucks drink. You know what I mean? See, this is, can I get free coffee? I can get the Chatter discount. Yo, it's crazy actually how much free coffee they give. What country you would like living? I like living in Canada, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna be so for real if like we got Agenda 2030 coming through for the whole world, so the whole world's kind of cooked. So like there's nowhere, I just want to live somewhere where we still have freedom, freedom, freedom. Not heavily surveillanced and like not controlled. I just want to live somewhere that I'll be allowed to live on my property. Do you know what's crazy? You can literally pay for your property outright, have your property, and then lose your property due to you not paying property tax, even though you're the one who bought your property and now own your property. Why does property tax exist? If you've already paid, you've paid for your property, and I'm pretty sure you pay taxes when you buy a property. So why are you having to pay property taxes continuously on the property that you supposedly now own when you bought your property? What the fuck? Literally, I'm like, okay, if you're gonna tax everything, then when you outright buy something with taxes on it, you shouldn't be allowed to be continuously taxed on it. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Versus if you're not gonna tax every little thing, then okay, then I guess whatever, tax the big things repeatedly. Only two things certain, death and taxes. Well, this is also why it's a problem too. Because I am so anti-government and so like pissed off and cheesed off with how they do things that like my dad broke my heart because he told me he complied. He lied to me about something. He let them scare him into doing the census. He lied to me, and that's the one thing I don't like, is being lied to. My dad knew how sad I was gonna be over him doing the census, and that's why he didn't tell me. But the fact that he didn't tell me, I'm like, there's nothing if there's no trust. There's nothing if there's no trust. No, that makes me sound a little crazy. But like, hear me out. Hear me out, okay? I ain't like being told what to do. I ain't about it. And if you're gonna force me to do something that's like, we want to know how many of you live here, I'm like, what in the fuck? No, goodbye. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not gonna take the time out of my day to fill out a little questionnaire giving you personal information about how much our family earns and who all lives in the family. Why the fuck am I giving you that? Why the fuck would I give you that? Why would I give you that? I'm literally, that just, I don't know. It's just, to me, that makes me uncomfy. Please leave me alone, because you should already have access to that. I file my taxes. I literally had to fill in like my driver's license, like my birth certificates, like all my government information is all linked up. Like if you could find all the people living at this address, because it's like all of our information is all linked back to this address for the people living at this address. See, that's why I'm like, what is up with this? Why? You know what I mean? And then they're like, oh, we're gonna threaten to fine you if you don't do it, when it's already stuff that they have access to. And it's not like you're like avoiding taxes or anything. It's just them literally wanting to know, how much does your family earn and how many people live in this household? And then they're like, we'll fine you though if you don't tell us this. When they already have access to that? Is it like maybe they don't actually have consent to get access to that until they get the census from you, and now they have consent to that information? JD, how are you doing? If I could, I would live in Minnesota or Luxembourg. Where is Luxembourg? Because Because, like, that's the confusing part to me. That's what I mean. If they could explain it to me and be like, hey, this is why. Because I understand they're like, oh, census, so we can get a general population gauge in order to make decisions in the town, in order to determine what would be best. Except everything they do isn't determined on what's best for the people of this town. And also, it literally, if one person doesn't fucking, like, you can figure out how many people are, I don't know. You can figure out how many people are in this town because you would be able to have access to see, well, I guess it would be a little bit confusing when it comes to apartment buildings because those are rental agreements, but then there would have to be like rental agreements in place, which I then do see how you could have a complete paper trail or like nothing technically linking you back. Luxembourg, I do not. Oh, wait, isn't that in Europe? Oh, it is in Europe because remember when I did the whole thing where I filled out the map of Europe because I was like, I'm going to learn today where all the different countries are in the thing. I think it's between Belgium and Germany. It's a European country. I do know Luxembourg because I did the whole European map thing. I'm okay, thank you. Hope you're doing wonderful. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just hanging out. I'm chilling, chatting. Was about to be like, that's in Virginia, right? I was gonna say Amsterdam, but I was like, oh no, wait, no, I've seen Luxembourg on that silly place on the European countries. There's a lot of European countries. Okay, I'm gonna hop into Silent Hill so I can at least play like 5 seconds of Silent Hill before my sister gets home. Damn, we went on a bit of a journey there with the music. That was great music. Thank you, JD. Thank you. Went shooting this morning and gun jammed like 7 times in a row. So about it breaking down into all its parts of it. Yeah, I was gonna say that's not great. That doesn't sound too reliable. 7 times in a row. You know what? I love target practice when there's snow on the ground because it makes me feel like a hunter, like a Skyrim hunter. Would you visit Burundi? I don't know if I would because I never actually looked into Burundi. Yeah, shooting in the snow is awesome. What's weird is in thousands of rounds, it's never once jammed. Yeah, that is a little sus. Well, hopefully you can get to the PC strong a little bit. Hopefully you can get to the bottom of it and get her sorted. Sorry. Switching us over. Oh my gosh, it's Silent Hill 2. That's crazy. And I need it to be changed to... I hope it's borderless. Perfect. Everything is set up correctly. Burundi is one country in Africa. Does it snow where you are? Where I'm in southern Utah, basically never snows, but the rest of the state does. It hasn't snowed here yet. It hasn't snowed here yet. It's probably gonna snow in the start of the new year. Maybe we'll be lucky if we get snow before Christmas. I haven't actually really looked at the forecast or anything though. Okay, let's see. What did I last? Oh, okay. Where is there? Hydrotherapy room. Okay, let's go check out D1, D3, D4. Oh, I have no more bullets. One round of handgun ammo. Okay, we got her. Oh, rooftop. I don't know if this is the way to go, but sure. F inner ward key, L room key. Oh, I'm supposed to go to the L1 room. 2 hour for enter in the game. Ay. Exam room 5. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go through the... No, I don't think I can. Okay, L1 room is right there. Okay. I can't do any of that yet. I just don't have ammo. I keep an eye out for ammo, you guys. I hate that. Say my name, say my name. I guess I can, like... Doesn't snow in Silent Hill. It doesn't snow in Silent Hill 2, but it did in 1, but the movie made it look like falling ash. There's a Silent Hill movie. If you put in into a random game you've played, what game would it be and would you make it? If I was put into a random game. I was put in a random game. What would I want to be put in? Oh, wait, hang on. How is that helpful? Okay. I need to find a code for this. Patience room. D1. Oh, go on. Right, I think the pipe does a lot more damage. Just gonna get that unlocked. It was a Canadian movie, I think. Oh. I'm gonna be honest, I'm sorry, Canada, but like, yeah, sometimes... Damn, look at all that look at all the healths we got. Just like... Oh, see, I was scared to come in this room, but my radio wasn't going off, so... Huh. From... Skull trauma from childhood. Full recovered. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Wait. I know what we're doing here. I see. How do we... Oh, this is how we rotate. Yeah. Okay. Those seem to be in the right spot. I think I'm supposed to grab... Yeah, let's see what this says. Dr. Andrews, we delivered the radiographs you requested. However, it looks like the file was incomplete as one of the pictures was nowhere to be found. We'll send buddy as soon as we locate it. Let me know if you need anything else. Oh, this is the... Okay, let's put it up. Oops. Oopsies. Tab inventory. Radiograph of pelvis. Okay. Oh, do the scratch marks align with each other? Okay, everything connects in one way or another. I just need to... see, it's something... I can, I feel like it's something, oh, is it right there? Wait, it totally is. Is it not? What the heck? Okay, what about this? Huh. What in the heck are we doing here? I don't understand. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, but it's not going the right. Is it? Oh, shit. Okay. Wait a minute. Was that it? Okay, it but. Does anyone have any suggestions on this one? Because what the heck? Oh wait, hang on. It looks like that part, but it's not. Oh, it's because I can. Oh, I keep forgetting I can rotate this one. Wait. Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. I keep forgetting I can rotate all of them. Hang on. Okay, wait. I need them both to get the same direction. Can I? Oh shit. Okay, maybe this one will be easier to match up first. Because I think maybe. Oh yeah, see. Okay. Wait. Oh shit. No, wait, that's not right. Arrange x-rays so the numbers are shown. Okay, yeah, so I am on the right track because it's done in I can't remember what they're called, but you know what I'm saying? My games are horror games or games I probably wouldn't make it out. I feel like I'd want to be in Soma and then I would fucking die. I would die out of either because I needed to after learning the reality or like, I don't know. Okay, I think I know that one's got to be like that. Do they go all over top of on each other? No, I don't think they do. Maybe I'm not doing it correctly. I feel like I've... Oh, hey, Austin. How are you doing? I don't know how to solve it, to be honest. I think I was on the right track before. We definitely had this one right. I think it's... maybe I didn't have it right. But to me, this looks like... 5, 5. What the heck? But then, cause see, I wanted to have it lined up with this. And then, you know, I feel like that because I'm on the hard puzzle, that there also might be something involved with the placement specifically of these things, because that seems important to me. But then when I try to do anything like this, I'm like this. Oh, nice. Never mind. Gotta match it up with the black mark on the board. Okay, so, because I did originally have them like this, and I was like, oh, but this doesn't work. There we go. It does work. It does work. Should I ask Google? I see. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Okay, so we got 4. I don't know what order they'll go in. Obviously, this is for the passcode across the door, though. Just gonna keep messing around with it until we get some... Oh, I keep forgetting it's E. Fuck. Wait, can I? No, I can't rotate it back the same way. It's like the same buttons I have to be pressing. I keep forgetting that I can't put it right on top of each other. Like, I can, but they can't be, like, directly stacked. Today's been stupidly busy at work. Oh, fuck, has it? Well, that is no good. You also need to collect another X-ray picture. Thank you. Because I did read the note and I was like, oh, that must be it on the table. But okay, I am going to go on that endeavor to go and look for the other X-ray picture. Because that's... Yeah, let's go do that. Oh, fuck. But yeah, that is no good. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I didn't even think about getting my gun ready. Oh, do we have any observation of the patient? Something's very wrong. X-ray viewer combination lock. Alright. I guess I could also have my... Go in that room. It's the only room I haven't been in. I have to. Okay, so let me go save quickly. I know I'm gonna die. Walk in and it'll be death. I can't believe I didn't find any more bullets. I don't know if she can open that and come through that herself. Guess we're about to find out. Nothing special. Nothing special. What do you mean? Oh, fuck. I'm about to be... Okay, give me my thank you. My beat stick. Shit. I don't even have anywhere to dodge. Did she stay in the room? Oh, I think she's glitched. Nice. Okay, woo! We got her. Got her. And all I got was bullets. Wait, is there... Oh, wait, there's another drawer right here. Perfect. Do you know the traveler joke? What's the traveler joke? What? Is that really everything? Oh. Oh. Wait. Okay. That's bizarro. I actually thought that that was gonna... Do-do-do, boop, boop, heart doop. No, I don't have the key for up there. When he gets back, he'll tell us. I see. I see. Oh, I didn't even look in here. Nada. I probably missed something in these rooms because I don't think I actually searched them. I think I just went straight to... maybe I didn't. To do the thing. Oh, I need my inventory, not my map. Look at the radiograph. However, it looks like the file is incomplete. Oh, we will send somebody as soon as we can locate it. Missing one X-ray, I think so. I know that there's a 4 though. I've been in all the rooms. Okay. Maybe I tried this turn. Did you just move? Can't go that way. Well, maybe I have to go down the stairs. Yes. I don't think so. Oh, she's lagging. Hang on. Sounds good. Sounds good, Austin. Maybe I don't think I looked through everything in here. Well, let's go scan everything. Again. Just to make sure. Cause I guess I didn't go into the women's locker room. Here, can't go down there. Oh, see what's this? Oh, did I stab myself on PC needs cleaning. Lag and other joke. I mean, I did just clean it. I think I need to... Bless me. Oop, I think I need to go through. I don't know what happened, you know. Oh, nice. Finally, I have a shotgun. Press 1 to equip handgun. Press 2 to equip shotgun. The Oath of the Apothecrats. Wow, I can't believe I never... Damn. Never even came in this room. I could have had a shotgun this whole time. Well, that's okay. It just helped me save shotgun shells. For a time that I actually maybe need them. You fucking bitch. Oh my gosh. Thank you. That was annoying. I'm good. I'm good. And we're back. I'm back. What are we doing? I'm just playing Silent Hill 2 right now. How... Okay, there. I can just scroll between my shotgun shells. Nice. Oh. Oh, my sister's calling because she's home now. Ooh, that means I gotta, like, get upstairs and save my game. Okay, I'm gonna save my game. If PC's clean, then it's the game too high settings. I'm gonna go and take the video with my sister so that I have, yeah, we can submit for that. I will see you guys later though. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out and chilling and chatting and all that good stuff. But like, yeah, I'll keep playing later. Sorry, I know I'm all over the place right now. But yeah, okay. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for hanging out and chilling and chatting and all that good stuff. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, you guys.